Hello everyone, this is Anthony here, Twin Love, and this is your Twin Flame Energy update for the 5th until the 12th of March, I do believe. So welcome back guys, thank you so much for all the comments, the likes, the emails, the subscribers. Hello, welcome new subscribers, thank you so much. And just for those people that have actually reached out and confirmed a lot for me this last week with the energies and how things have been transforming with regards to their own personal twin journeys, giving me feedback really about the readings that I've done, and you know, coming to me to confirm that things are actually shifting and transforming, like I have been stating these last 2-3 weeks now. So before I get started with the cards, guys, I just wanted to touch base just basically about the energies that we're in at the minute and what's coming in for us. And it's been quite an interesting week actually. Last week, I have to say, it was one of the best readings that I've done for the collective, and there was so much shift in energy that I felt, and the cards sort of relate that with me as well. And I don't know how, I mean, I know that some of you have confirmed that the same thing has been going on for them and their twins as well. You know, there has been a shift, there's been a lot of transformation, but I know that because we had the full moon a few days ago, there was still some more residue, if you like, of negative energies that people were still having to work through. You know, the purging was still coming about, you know, the low energy, the draining, you know, just sort of like needing to clear a lot more out of themselves. And of course, yes, you know, when it's a full moon, it's natural that you would feel that way, because this is what the full moon does. Okay, it will bring out this this shadow side for you to address, so that you can put it into healing and, you know, release your past. And this has been quite a common theme this last week as well. I do daily card reads, not every day, as of when I can, for the Twin Flame Collective in my Twitter and my Facebook accounts. And we've had cards to suggest about letting go of the past this coming week, and transformation as well, and it's jumped out again, which I'll get to key again. So it's a very important message, I feel, that, you know, you're really having to work on past issues and finally let it go. You know, I mean, I get that we have these cycles that come round, and it's, you know, necessary for them to come round, because if you haven't fully put it into healing, it will come up again and again and again and again, until you finally decide to fully let it go. All right. So this is more directed to the divine feminines, I feel. Masculines too, a bit, but not as much. I think the masculines are far more focused on the future aspects of their lives. They're not really that bothered too much right now about the past. They're doing a lot of work to shed their egos, okay, their old selves, but with that, of course, comes with letting go of the past, but they're a lot more focused on where they want to go rather than keep looking back. So having said that, this last week for me, I'll be honest with you, I didn't feel that shadow side come up for me with this full moon. I really didn't. I have been in such a blissful state. I have been feeling very content. I have been so focused on myself, getting on with my day. I have started my fitness regime. I have really started to look after what I put into my body now. I have really started to look after myself, my health. getting myself on track, getting very focused about what it is that I want to do, getting my business cards sorted out, getting my reading sorted out. And I've really been focused and I felt amazing. Now, I know that's not the same for everyone. And, you know, if you don't resonate with this, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to. But I think that with the last full moon back in January, that for me was the ultimate purge. I literally got it out of my system, and I gave myself time and space to do it. I gave myself 2 weeks off from even communicating with Twin. He did message me throughout and I didn't respond. I just needed time out. I needed time out for me. I needed to really get rid of my crap once and for all, that last little bit. And so for this full moon that's come around, I actually tackled it with ease. There was nothing for me to really get rid of. I just felt in a good place, and I'm continuing to feel in a good place. So, you know, I just wanted to kind of touch on that because this is actually relevant for what's jumped out for the Divine Feminines this week as well, okay? Now, today is a very special day for me. It is my twin's birthday today. And we've done this little thing, you know, where I am always the first one to wish him a happy birthday. And at the stroke of midnight, I do my thing. And this time last year I couldn't do it because he had the girlfriend. So if you guys watch my energy, sorry, not my energy update, my stages of my journey, what I've been through, my different chapters, sorry, you would know that last year he had the girlfriend and that was sort of it really. So this year, now that he's not any longer attached to another, and he got rid of his karmic and he's now very much with me, today I have had the best day with him. Not in the physical, I haven't seen him, but we've had lots of talks on the phone. And you know, he's a bit disappointed because he's coming down in a couple of weeks and I'm not going to be here. Duty calls for my family in the UK, and I'm going for 3 weeks. And as gutted as I am that I'm not going to see him, he purposely booked time off. I've had to let him down. And, you know, he got a bit upset about it, which is fine. You know, like I do get upset when I don't get to see him. But it made him even more loving me. It was like, you know, I just felt that, yeah, I could actually be here when he comes over. There's nothing for me to be there for that particular week that he's coming. But I've already booked my ticket. I could change it if I wanted to. But I just thought, no, I'm not in a rush. I miss him like crazy every single second of the day. But I don't miss him either because I'm attached anyway. So I'm kind of like this, you know. But I've had to, you know, get on and do what I need to do and prioritise and not forget other people that matter to me in my life. And so therefore, it's just another delay in time. Time doesn't matter for me, you know, that's absolutely fine. And then today, we were, you know, messaging and having some banter and everything. And he could not stop telling me how much he loved me. And he was like, I really mean it. And it was just, I can sense the shift in his emotion towards me. All this week he has been asking for my advice. He's bought himself a new flat. He's getting himself sorted. He's been sending me pictures every day, asking me to help him with renovating his flat, asking my opinion on every single step of the way. He has never done that before. And it's a new beginning for him. This is a completely fresh start for him. And I've seen him kind of transforming in this last couple of months. I really have seen that, and I think I've said that. But he's really sorting his stuff out. And with this new beginning, he is wanting me to be part of it every single step of the way. And as soon as he's done, I said to him, look, as soon as you're ready, I will come up and I will spend time with you up there from now on, because he's always made the effort to come to me and I haven't done that in return. So I've made a conscious decision to put the effort in with him too. Not to impose, but he's actually the one that has wanted me to do this. So it's really nice that my readings are actually coming out specifically for my journey and for a lot of you guys out there too. And it's really nice that I'm witnessing it in the physical. So like, you know, I keep saying this, but no matter what your situation looks like, guys, you have to kind of understand that things have a process. And I don't care what your journeys look like right now, because I have seen mine at its worst. I have been where you guys are, where I have literally been done and dusted with this whole thing. I have been angry, I have been hurt, I have been sad, I have been enraged, I have screamed, I have shouted, I have hated, I have everything. You name it, I have done it. So I completely get when you guys say, no, that's it, I'm done, blah, blah, blah. I get it. But I kind of laugh now because I'm like, yeah, I used to say that every day. But guys, just trust, man. Trust in the process. And the only advice I can give to you right now is just to let it go. If you're not witnessing this in the physical right now, please just detach. Detach and focus on yourselves. Because the minute you start doing that, and the minute you start rising your vibration, and the minute you stand up for yourself, and the minute you start self-loving and respecting yourself, and you put yourself first, I guarantee you that the shift will happen. But all the while you're staying attached and focused on them, it will not change. It just won't. So you've got two options. You can either focus on you and love you, which I think is pretty good going, or you can keep hold so tight where it's got no room to grow. It's up to you guys. You always have free will, okay? But the one thing I will advise you guys is this. If you are in communication with your twin and you're not in separation right now, you need to literally relay from the depths of you your truth. You have got to speak your truth from your absolute heart. Utter vulnerability. Because the shift will happen in that moment. Alright? I promise you, you may not see it the next day. You may not even see it the next week. But it will happen relatively soon after. Okay? If you are in separation and there is no way of communication whatsoever, if it's like, you know, I don't know, there is no form of communication, your laptop is broken down, or, you know, your phone has died a death, or you can't go and knock on the door, or something is literally preventing you from communicating, fair enough. Okay, just focus on yourself and get on with your lives and live life to the fullest. If someone comes in, enjoy it for what it is. There is a lesson there somewhere. Don't beat yourselves up. Don't allow yourselves to not be happy in any circumstance. Guys, there is no right or wrong on this journey. You have a choice. You have free will. Okay? But you're also here to love and to be loved. Accept love in any way, shape or form. Don't beat yourselves up over anything. There is a process and there is a journey that you guys are on. We call this a journey for a reason. You're not meant to just be born and end up at your destination. You have a journey to embark on, and there is always something for you to learn. Okay, every experience is necessary. But if you do have the opportunity to communicate with your twin, I urge you to speak your truth. I urge you. Don't expect an outcome. Do not expect an outcome from it. But it will release you. Okay? So I'm going to get into the cards now. I felt very much guided that I needed to talk about this. Okay, so sorry for waffling, but here we go now. Divine Feminines. Sorry about the lighting, by the way. It is nighttime now over here and we've got thunderstorms, so it's a bit dark. But yes, we've got the Hierophant, Divine Feminines. So this is all about now trusting yourselves implicitly. Okay, this is divine guidance for me. This card speaks a lot for me, actually. But for me, in this instance, it's all about trusting your intuition, divine guidance, and trusting yourselves, okay? Trust that what you are doing is the right thing. Do not doubt yourselves for 1 second, okay? Because you are being divinely guided completely. So just use your intuition and trust. Trust, trust, trust. Everything that you are feeling pulled to do, you have to trust that instinct and follow your instinct, okay? Because it will aid you. It will get you to where you're supposed to be, all right? Now, in another sense, this is also the traditional relationship card as well, in the 3D, in the physical, okay? So this is all about traditional marriage here. And Divine Feminines, you are very much coming into a state of balance, like I said in the last reading, okay? And this is all about your union with yourself, first and foremost, all right? But however, the union in the 3D physical with twin too. But my first message, I do feel, is more about what the message is for the Divine Feminines, and that is really just to trust your intuition, okay? Really follow your instincts this week, all right? And what we have, which, honest to God, guys, I mean, if you guys are in my Facebook group, you'll see this as well, but this is the Ace of Cups, okay? And this is the letting go card. This is letting go of the past, completely and utterly, letting it go fully. Look to the new horizons now. Look forward, not backwards. Because once you release the past, you are then able to allow the doors of new beginnings to open for you. And the adventures that you've been waiting to go on are finally here, okay? So you're doing a lot of work now to really, really, really let your past go, okay? And the final card for the feminines was the Four of Swords. So me and my mum always call this the coffee break card. And the Four of Swords is really just about resting and rejuvenating. Take time out this week, guys. Take time out. Take time out to pamper yourselves. Get yourselves a massage. Go for an Indian head massage. Go get some Reiki, yoga. You know, anything that can make you feel just very rested and relaxed. Okay? Time out. Just having a coffee break, you know? Sitting still for a while and just being. Because you need it. Okay, if you guys have really felt that purge this last week, take time out, all right, and get yourselves relaxed. Let go of all of the past rubbish that you no longer need to carry forward, okay? Now for the Divine Masculines, they're on track. They're very much on track. They've got the Strength card. And the Strength card is them now basically having the strength to charge forward and go for what it is they want, all right? They are charging forward. They are finally mustering up that strength inside of themselves to really, really stay in their hearts and come forward with their love. Guys, I'm not being funny. If my twin can do this transformation and how he's been in the last few weeks, few months even, and if he can do this, I'm telling you now, anyone can, all right? So this really is them now knowing their Divine Feminines are here by their side every single step of the way, and having the courage and the strength to charge and face on their challenges in life and overcoming every single obstacle and challenge, because they have the inner strength to do that now, okay? Because they are coming forward with love. This is the Page of Cups. Now the page obviously is a bit of a more, not as advanced as the knight, okay? But the page is a step forward in offering love, okay? So it's in its early stages, if you like, all right? But they're finding the strength to come forward and do so. So this is where they're at still. They are still in love, and they are still coming forward with their love. And this brings about their wishes. They have the star, the divine masculines. And this is all about what they have been desiring for a really long time. They no longer have the negative cards, the devils, the fear, the anxiety, the reflecting. They're actually getting there, okay? And they are following their heart's desire in terms of love. And I'm connecting this to love because of the Page of Cups with it, okay? So, hopes, dreams and wishes are about to come true for the masculines that are finally in their hearts ready to come forward with their love, okay? And it's what they have been wishing for a really long time. They now have the strength to do it, okay? So then the union cards that jumped out was the, sorry, this way around. It was the Seven of Pentacles, okay? And the Seven of Pentacles is all about slow progress. And one of the reasons why I love this card is because it shows me progression. I like that it's slow. I mean, I'm an Aries, I'm very impatient, you know, and I think a lot of us are, to be fair. I never used to do patient. I actually quite like it now because I no longer am rushing, I live present. I think that makes a big difference. I don't live in the future anymore. I live very much in the present. And I just see it as me time. And I love me time. Oh my God, I love it. I really do. I'm in my element. But, you know, I love that they're progressing. We're both progressing. We are moving forward in the right direction. And yes, it may be taking time, but it's progression nonetheless. Okay, and where it leads us to in our union is a Ten of Cups. So, you know, what, isn't it better that we get there slowly than never at all? I'd rather that. So, you know, this is our union, guys. We're in the Ten of Cups. We are in emotional contentment. Literally getting, I feel there. Some of you may not. That's fine, but this is where you will get to. Okay, so there it is, Ten of Cups. And it's emotional fulfillment and contentment. It's bliss. It's heaven on earth. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to be living in heaven on earth. That is our job. That is our calling. And we've got to stop losing sight of our missions. We are here to spread the love. Okay? First and foremost, our missions are important. Our masculines, whether or not they're sitting beside us, doesn't make a difference, guys. We have been summoned to do something, and we have to get on with it. And our masculines, believe it or not, are with us every step of the way anyway. Trust me, I couldn't do what I do without my masculine. He's not sitting next to me, is he? He's plodding along doing his own thing. God love him. I love him. Brilliant. But this is where we're at. So feel it. I want you guys to feel it. Start affirming it every single day. All right. Affirmation is very important. Physical happenings. Right. We've got the divine masculine. So there's the divine masculine. There is the child. And there is the fish. So divine masculines. This row is all really about them. Actually. Very much about the divine masculines this week. But this is them starting their new beginnings, okay? The child is all about new beginnings and new chapters in their lives, all right? And a lot of them now are very much focused on their money situation. I do feel that the masculines are wanting to be completely stable in terms of their practical lives before coming forward to their divine feminines. I feel that they want to be in that sense of being utterly perfect and content financially, practically, so that they have got that life to offer their feminines, okay? So I think this is what is going on for them right now, all right? So this is their new beginnings in terms of their practical lives and their money situations here. And then coming down, we have the Mountain, the Flowers, and the Ship. Mountain has been coming up quite a lot lately, actually. So yes, Mountain. Something rock solid and substantial. You know, overcoming all obstacles. And it can be very much connected to something foreign, someone foreign, somewhere foreign. You know, the twins could be connected to being abroad. So this may be speaking to a few of you out there as well, you know. But there's a great deal of happiness. A great deal of happiness. This is a happiness in abundance. The flowers, no matter where it falls next to, means it's a happy outcome. But to be fair, we've all got positive cards here anyway. So, great deal of happiness, something rock solid and substantial, and it can be metaphorically your journey, all right? The ship's cargo is finally coming in. Our treasures are coming in, guys. And this could also be happiness from overseas too. So some of your twins may be abroad and may be speaking to you, all right? Great deal of happiness coming from overseas and in life. Treasures are coming in. And then we have the Scythe, the Stork, and the Ring. So the Scythe is all about sharp breaks. And in this instance, I do feel that those who are still with their karmics will be severing. Okay, they'll be severing away from their relationships that they're in. All right, because it's going to create a lot of movement forward. A lot of movement forward. Stalk's all about movement, and it's with regards to the relationship. Okay, so there can't be movement until this happens, and this is coming first. So there is going to be the severance. Okay, getting rid of what no longer serves for feminines and masculines. Okay, even if the feminines are with their karmics, there is a severance, because there is going to be forward movement with regards to this relationship in the 3D. This is a physical relationship, and this is the bond. Okay, this is the ring that I had last week that I told you guys about. Okay, isn't that beautiful? And diagonally across, guys, I've got to say that there is a great deal of happiness with relationship here with the divine masculines too. Great deal of happiness within this union as well. All right. And then to finish off, we have the Chariot. So the Chariot is a very positive card in this deck, and it says charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. Okay. Charge ahead with confidence and stay strong and focused. I do believe that is about, you know, yourselves, your missions, sorting your paths ahead of you out, so that you're making room for the new. Okay. And what we got left with, the last card that jumped out, was the Key. Can't believe it. It came out today when I did the little card for the Twin Flame Collective in my groups, and now it's jumped out again for this energy read, and it's also applicable to the 8 of Cups here. So it's just reaffirming, guys, strong message. And I said that today before I've even done these cards. Key, new beginnings, directions and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. Notice it says for those who are ready to let go of the past. So ask yourselves, are you ready? Really? Are you really sure? Are you really sure you're not going to keep digging this up again and again and again? Are you really ready to let go? Are you really ready to start your lives new, on mission, on target, on point, and have what you have always wanted? Are you sure you are ready to receive? If you're not, go back and do your work, all right? If you are, embrace it, because it's here. And there it is, my lovelies. So I'm going to love you and leave you on that note. And please, 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 I would appreciate your feedback still. Please always keep sending me the emails. I love knowing what's going on. Please always keep still emailing me for your personal twin flame readings. I will be booking you guys in throughout this week. If I'm not there 48 hours after the initial taking payment, I will try and get it to you within 72 hours now, because I'm getting booked up quite a lot. So apologies if I haven't got back to your emails yet. I'm working through them. But yes, I aim for 48 hours, but if I can't get there, it will be maximum 72, okay? But guys, I just love you always. Thank you so much for your support and love, and have a good week. Get on mission, get on track. Here for you guys. Any questions, don't hesitate to ask me, and I love you. Mwah. God bless everyone. Bye.